Hello, everybody. Welcome to Mean Fit and Lean. If you're new, please hit that like and subscribe button. Now, folks, I usually don't wax political on this channel, but I have to say I went to a Trump rally.
We will win big on Super Tuesday in this November, Virginia. But now, we are a nation in decline. We are a failing nation.
And it is a rare event that Trump comes to my hometown, but he was making a pit stop in Richmond. So I said, well, I have to go see Trump because I didn't get to see him in 2016 when he came here before. And so I wanted to come again. And it was everything I expected and more. Well, it was exciting, folks, because, oh my goodness, the line of people. So I got there at 2 o'clock. The doors opened at 3. It took me 4.5 hours to get in the building, but they had people line up all the way, like I would say, 1.5 miles long, wrapping around the building. So it was at the Richmond Convention Center. They had miles of people, like, I don't know about miles, but it went all around to Broad Street and back. And it's like, oh my goodness. And almost like a lot of people were not from out of state. They were all from the Richmond area or Virginia, talking to a lot of folks. And unfortunately, they had people like the Young Turks. Now, no one asked me for my opinion, but I expected they didn't want it. But that's okay. I didn't want to get on any political television talk show. But so I wear my hat. I know I look kind of like a boomer, right? That's okay. It's a good kind of boomer. So I came there, and so when I entered the building, they frisked me. Oh my goodness, I felt violated, but they frisked me. Do I look like a terrorist, folks? I don't think so. But they used this little electronic device, went all over, and went under my jacket. Well, I'm not going to do anything. But we had to go for security checks. Well, I only missed about the first 10 minutes of Trump's speech, and Trump spoke for 1 hour and 40 minutes. And that's longer than he spoke in Greensboro. He went straight from Greensboro, North Carolina, and came over to Richmond, which is about 200 miles east of Greensboro. So that's quite and he came his motorcade and everything. I don't know if he took the plane or not. But what I don't understand, folks, how does Trump have the energy to speak so long and, he's so articulate, but he speaks for like doing 2 shows in a row. Now, as a performer myself, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do back to back. And how does he not lose his voice? And he looks healthier now and younger than he did in 2016. He must have God's anointing. I think he has God's anointing on that. They had a lot of nice folks. I talked to they had a lot of cute MAGA chicks, but it was so exciting, folks, to see Donald Trump in person. I've never seen him in person. I looked at the stage and said, that's him. That's Donald Trump. He was only I would say in a football game, I was like maybe 50, 60 yards away from me. I could see him right there in the middle. It wasn't AI. I'm sure of it. It was the real Donald Trump. And so, of course, I didn't sing at the Trump rally or anything, when I was offering to sing, but they pick like ex-Marines and, disabled veterans and, people that have connections to sing. They don't just pick regular musicians. They always pick someone who's a retired Army vet or a policeman or something to sing the national anthem. So, and I didn't sing, for the crowd because I was so tired. After 4.5 hours, I didn't have energy to do anything else. But I'm so glad that I went to the Trump rally. It is something that made my life complete. I am now fulfilled. I can die happy because I went to see Donald Trump in person. And, a lot of people have abandoned Trump. A lot of these so-called right people have abandoned Trump, but I haven't. I said, well, yeah, Trump is he's a little bit too moderate on things, and he was horrible with the vaccines. But other than that, I think he did a pretty good job his first term. He was up against so much. But he has all these lawsuits, folks. We must pray for Donald Trump because he's under so much attack from the mainstream media. But I just want to share with y'all that I did go to the Trump rally on Saturday in Richmond. It was a ball. I had a ball. And it was just so exciting to see Donald Trump in person. I'll leave y'all with a little bit of footage from the event, just a little bit. I didn't get a whole lot because, I was so overwhelmed by the crowds of people that came to see, throngs of people that came to see Donald Trump in the flesh, and it was such a beautiful experience. It was magnificent. So Donald Trump, the primary is going to be Tuesday. I'm voting for Donald Trump, of course, in the primary, and hopefully he will. Now, I don't know if he'll win Virginia because we have all those people in Northern Virginia who tend to vote Democrat, but we certainly do have a good, I think it's going to be very close, folks. I really do. I think Virginia is going to be very competitive in the 2024 elections. And I do think that Democrats are really not going to do very well. But it's a sad because the Democrats used to be the good guys. The Democrats used to be the conservatives and Republicans were the communists, and now they've switched. And I know everyone will deny this, but they are different parties than they were. So that's what, like Virginia used to be solid Democrat. We were the solid Democrat state. Then we were solid Republican, and now we're the new Democrats, whatever they are. So everybody pray for Donald Trump, and I'll be doing my weigh-in Wednesday. Hopefully standing in line for 4.5 hours would help me lose a little bit of weight. See y'all soon. Bye.